Okay, guys, we are back at it again, and we have been a bit quiet on this channel lately, but we are in full swing, and we are playing this not very popular game, Fortnite. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of it. It hasn't been talked about a lot.
This is the early access iOS mobile phone version.
Yeah.
Played on TV.
Yeah, this is on mobile right now, and yeah, let's just get right into it. We can see our friendly hero is dropping down, and he's going to go gather some supplies. This is actually Ambrose's first playthrough. So, what do you think so far?
Well, I think the graphics are for a free game. The graphics are actually really realistic.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm wielding what looks to be a large axe.
All right, we are eliminated.
What that has to do with the lore, I'm not sure.
It's pretty interesting that you die this early and the story has barely even started in the game.
Yeah. What rank did you get
Well,
there?
Stairway to Heaven, am I right, fellas?
That's right.
Stairway to Heaven.
Oh yeah. Okay, so now you can return to lobby. You have to hold it.
So how do I respawn?
That's it. You die and that's it. That's kind of the big selling factor in this game.
You know what?
It's the fun. It's not being able to play is what makes the game realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just really appreciate the realism in this game, because once you die, that is it.
And the character looks just like you, sleeveless, toned, and black. Very cool.
That's why they call
and we
me
kind of
Ambrose.
just want to shout out to Black Lives Matter.
Shout out to Black Lives Matter, and I hear that that Jaboris, you recently started a chauvinist feminist alliance club. So just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I made a Facebook page.
It's still relevant.
Yeah.
What's the protagonist's partner doing there? What did he mean by that, shooting at you?
Okay, so we were about to just drop off from the bus, and we're really hoping to explore more of the island and not get killed as fast. But you know what? You know what they say, everything happens for a reason. So I genuinely believe that we died for a good cause. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Why are you in a floating bus?
It's just part of the lore, part of the storyline. So now our friendly hero is going to want to gather some just supplies, maybe some wood. Oh, and he dropped off pretty quickly.
This is the Conan Barbarian DLC.
Oh, yeah. All right, our hero is aiming right for the ground.
Oh, a nice save. He saved a lot of time there, actually, in this online speedrun.
Oh yeah, there's a treasure chest up there that you'll want to get. Okay, now you can't.
But it's okay, because
But it's okay.
he's got his axe and he can win in that
You can break down anything you see.
I love how realistic the
There's a
rocks,
guy over there.
Okay, and the foliage look.
Okay, now Ambrose, he's a very, very talented man, and he'll find a way to get out of the situation. Remember, we're fighting not for ourselves, but for a cause.
That's right.
Now,
Feminists and chauvinists alike.
all right.
For you.
Is there a kill cam? Oh, perfect.
I placed number 83, so that's actually pretty good.
This is actually pretty close to, like, and the amount of people that play this game, like, that's a pretty close number.
Yeah, I hear like thousands of people are playing this early access. So, yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna pass the controller over to Gibraltar
I'll
here.
give you my balls in exchange.
So number 12 and number 14. Is there a reason for that?
Show the camera.
Yeah, my birth date is on the 14th month on the 12th day, and I just carry those with me everywhere I go. So, Uh, it's just special to me because I have two parents, and I was born on a day of a month, and it means it's the little things in life. Like I lost my girlfriend, my home, and my job, but I have my birthday to remember, and
Yeah.
four guys play games.
And at least when you don't have a girlfriend to kiss, you have these balls to kiss. So
That's right. And when they're in the palm of your head, 10 times better. Here's to good luck.
All right. So now we're at the hub here. People are dancing. People are having a good time.
I'm dabbing right now. As you can see, I have the dab emote.
It's a really cool how this game has actually kind of reinvented how the Hunger Games are, and
Why?
essentially this is the Hunger Games, right?
So right now I'm building a digital barrier around my team to protect them. I didn't know Laura Croft was in this game. That's pretty cool.
So yeah, as you can tell, these people actually paid money for this game, and got all
Look
these
at her riding
emotes.
that rocket like.
so just so all you guys know, all of our donations tonight will be donated forward to the Dads Who Dab campaign. It's really something that we believe in.
How am I in the bus, but it didn't show me get in? I'm just trying to understand that.
So just speaking about our cause a little bit, Dads Who Dab. In 2018, many people would call this cause irrelevant, but we see some value in that. And Ambrose has done lots of research in the past week, figuring just really getting his heart involved in this cause. And can you just tell us a little bit about the people who you talked to, the people affected by this, and why it's important, and how it can help not just our community but the communities that our viewers are from.
Yeah, well, first thing I'd like to say is like just being a dad myself, if I didn't have such a strong support from from the people from Dads Who Dab,
The dabbing community.
yeah, I really don't know how I would be able to keep dabbing. So there's such a strong group of people for a reason.
I just want to interrupt you for a minute and tell you that I've reached Fortnite. As you can tell, it's a fort, and it'll soon be night because the lights are on here. So it's just a really important. It's really cool that I'm at the end of the game with such little effort. So looks like an abandoned prison.
And you can actually play basketball. So
Oh, cool! I'm playing it right now. That was really fun, Daniel.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you.
Jaboris.
Thank you.
I know,
Ever since the accident, I get names mixed up.
It doesn't help that you have cataracts.
Dementia, all of it.
Cataracts,
Dementia.
dementia.
Hemorrhoids.
Throw that in. Why not? So this is a lot. This is actually the prison inmate DLC I'm playing right now, and just look at this. This is what Fortnite was made for. I'm in the fort at night, and I really couldn't be asking for more. It was definitely worth the $60 price tag. I'm getting a lot of play value out of this. This is my fourth week playing this actually, and I mean, all there is to say is damn. And,
Yeah.
And when I become a dad, I might say,
What was that?
Damn.
What was that thing that you could
Dads
pick
Who
up?
Damn.
Dads who damn.
Dads Who Dab.
What was that thing you could
Or
pick up?
Dams Who Dab.
It probably doesn't matter.
A remote explosive.
Yeah, maybe if I was with Al Qaeda, I would explode things, but right
Okay,
now
yeah.
I'm just in Fortnite world, so I'm gonna enjoy night.
Or like Al Kinda. You
Oh.
don't have.
I've
So
got
okay. So we've kind of diverted a little bit. Can you continue what you were talking about the dabbing community?
Oh yeah, the Dads Who Dab.
And how
That
it's- yeah.
whole community that where the donations are given to dads who are just all about dabbing. One thing I really would like to say about the dab and the children that are under the parents who support the dabbing uh, society. There's just such a rich heritage when when you swing out your arms out in that fashion, um, and that's what all these donations are really about is to let us swing our arms out once more for the dab. So just thank you so much to all the donators out there.
That's very compelling.
I just like to say I think your testimony really rings true with a lot of dads around that watch our videos because
Can you? I don't know if it's difficult for you to do, but if you can just kind of demonstrate just the importance and the of what it is and how to do it, it would just really bring, I think, a lot of life and encouragement to.
well, yeah, dab
So
with
they-
my balls in your hands, please.
No, I'm recently working on kind of my own version of the dab, which I would call the ball dab, and it was inspired by Gibraltar's birthday. These birthday balls here.
14th month and 12th day.
Yeah. So
Oh.
what I want to do is basically just swing my arms out like this, and then I also, because these are balls, I want to be able to kick them, right? So it ends up looking like this.
Oh wow!
And like I always
So even
say,
when you don't have the balls to do it,
Yeah.
you
You still can do it. See, I'm gonna drop my balls, and I can still do it the same way.
yeah. But I know for a lot of dads and dabbers alike, people say that you don't have the balls to do it, and maybe they're right. Is that is true?
You know what? I just think that that's a bit of a contradiction because if you didn't have balls, you can possibly be a dad, right? Because you can make babies.
Very true. And in that case, he's not talking about pool balls, but more of the just testicles. So
Yeah, and really, with this Dads Who Dab campaign, with my new ball dab, you're gonna notice that the two are very closely related. So,
oh, and we have an
thanks for
attack.
watching.
Daniel, how do you crouch?
Don't know. Circle.
Wouldn't want a crouch button anyways for a shooter, so it's all good. A lot of action here right now. Team Deathmatch, this is pretty intense.
It's
It's Team Deathmatch.
all right. Time to blast some goons.
Yeah, if I could find a goon, I would blast the heck away.
So one thing I heard about this game is that the PUBG community is all over this game because it's basically a better, more modernized version of that game. Do you just want to say a little thing about that, Jaboris?
Yeah. I think this game has a lot of like cartoon elements, and I think just as a society we've become a lot more disconnected, and I think cartoon and these more unrealistic things have actually become more realistic.
Oh, that was a lot of
Oh.
action and fun I just had.
How much fun did you have?
I like the part where I got a bunch of weapons and just got to run around a farm and get killed by a redhead. That's something that really rings true to my life because I too, in real life, have been shot at by a redhead for just having fun. So
Yeah.
that's all I've got to say. Really good game. 10
Uh,
out of 10 for sure. I don't know
alright.
what IGN was thinking.
I think I'll be playing the next round, right? Or
That is right.
and I think we have some donations to read out as well. And we have an update on where Jamarcus is at right after our sponsors.
Yeah, this is the firefighters for Muscular Rooftop Campout. They want to donate not money but all their fire hoses to the Four Guys Play Games. Guys, I love your games and I just want to make sure you guys are staying hydrated. No matter how big the fire burns in my heart, I want you guys to just make yourselves as wet as possible.
Mm.
Thank you, firefighters, for muscular rooftop campout.
And yeah, just we want to thank those guys. I think hydration and getting wet is just underrated in general. And I think as gamers, even though Coca-Cola is our drink of choice, we need to be downing that H2O. And
This is our firefighters of choice, and there's nothing like a group of men getting me wet. So,
all right.
what more is there to say?
So I'm about to drop off, and in the meantime, Gibraltar is going to talk about Jamarcus's whereabouts, the spirit realm, and other such
That's right.
topics.
Here's a picture right now of Jamarcus visiting his great uncle in South Carolina, aka the spirit realm. And one thing you'll notice is that slavery has been abolished now in South Carolina, and now it's just all about fishing. And it's really, this isn't Jamarcus's mother, but this is his great aunt. And as I always say, it's close enough.
Yeah.
A great uncle is close enough to a mom.
That's true, and really, it just really rings true for us if 4 guys play games.
Great uncles really ring true to this whole,
Oh, yeah.
the whole, and I just want to give a shout out to the dads who dab, but also the great uncles
Yeah,
of the world.
and I just think there's such a deep connection between how we play such great games and we have such great uncles.
And a lot of great fun. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Swag stomped? You're telling me.
Swag Stump, we couldn't have done it without you.
Well,
Which is really...
I've got an incoming donation right now. This one is from Peter from Nevada, and he says, "I'd just like to donate this next $20 to the 4 Guys Play Games and also Swag Stomp." So, that's all he says. Thank you.
Swag Stomp. Yeah, that's...
It's the new GameStop, actually.
Yeah.
And can we get an update on Jamarcus, which, if you guys remember from our previous video, is Jamarcus's mother, where she is at and her birthday party? Has it happened?
It's currently happening right now, I believe. I talked to Jamarcus last night. This has been the longest party we could ever get, and all this money, all this fame that it's brought Jamarcus, it's amazing. And
no, there's been a lot of emotion.
No, I'm just breaking up here. If you could just turn the camera away. This is a lot for me to digest. But
there has been a lot of emotion going into this birthday party. There's been a lot of dancing, I think.
Yeah, and some human sacrifice, but it's all in good taste. So
Well,
I really think South Carolina is a place to be.
And you really know what they say these days, that you want to dance with the dead, but you don't want to swag with the living. So that's just an ancient Irish proverb that I just thought I would bring back.
Yeah. I really like that. That really rings true with my heritage.
It really rings true to a lot of things we've actually talked about on this channel before.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can tell, my guy's doing high knees right now.
Very healthy. Very healthy.
Something I like is that this game actually promotes like proper like physical activity and.
Well, I mean, and healthy eating. Look at that.
And
You're on
just
a
health in general, like.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, like promote healthy bodies and
healthy bus trips. Look at that.
Yeah, and that's just really how you make a popular game is to promote well-being.
And look, speaking of well-being and health, that bus is literally shitting out people, which fiber is good for you. So I mean, this bus has had a lot of fiber ones today.
Yeah, this kind of just reminds me of some topics we've had in personal outside of this channel about our favorite memories with our bus drivers. Gibraltar, I believe you have a really compelling story.
That's right. There was this one day. I was in the 3rd grade, so I was about 9 years old, and we were. He was driving me home from believe it or not, believe it or not, from school. I know, and all the other kids got off the bus except for me. I was the last stop, and he takes a bit of a detour, so it's an extra 10 minutes. And as we hit the dirt road, he says, "Why don't you come to the front of the bus, Gibraltar?" And he sat me on his lap as we bounced through all the potholes for 10 minutes. And to this day, I wonder why he had a Sharpie in his pocket. But it was a really good memory, and shout out to bus drivers for healthy relationships with their students.
Sounds like that bus driver wasn't a slow poke, hey?
Very quick over those potholes. Very quick poking.
Because he poked you with his Sharpie.
And not just with his Sharpie, but also with just really connecting with the people on the bus, and that's just in itself
bus community.
The bus community.
Why are you destroying this wall? That's my first question. Of this whole game, my first question is, what did the wall do to you?
I'm collecting material right now.
Okay, Minecraft.
Yeah. This is essentially just a big MMO RPG on Minecraft.
JRPG, actually. This originated in Japan, as you can tell by the Japanese textures on the grass, the Japanese guns, the Japanese tattoos, the Japanese trees, as you can tell over there.
Yeah, and I hate to bring this up during our video, but R3 is to crouch.
That's right.
I've been playing this for 4 weeks without that knowledge, so it's really good to know that now.
Spoiler alert, guys.
Ambrose, I'd like to know, what was your favorite bus driver memory? If we could just quickly touch on that.
All right.
Just like he touched my heart.
Yeah. Just like...
And these are memories I encourage all you guys, all you viewers and listeners to do, is to kind of write down your favorite bus driver memory and, put it in a scrapbook, put it in a journal.
No, screw that. Put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments. Smash those comments below.
One thing that really rings true into my heart is that the bus drivers, they're kind of known for touching people on the inside, but how I know bus drivers is that they're really good at touching on the outside as well, which is really where this story comes in. I had this bus driver. Her name was Kathy, and she just lived a few doors down from me. So when she picked me up for school, what she would do is she would actually knock on my door to just come over to her house, because her bus was just in her driveway. So she was just really good at inviting me over as a little kid over to her house, to go onto her bus before any of the other kids were there.
And not a lot of things feel safe.
Really, which is really where what I said about touching on the outside comes in. And yes, she may have touched me on the inside as well, but there was a lot of outside touching as I was the only kid that was there at her house. So,
was there moisture in the touching?
It really she was a bit of an older lady, so she was mostly dry and dusty, but
wow. Shout out to the public school system. We appreciate you.
And for keeping us alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to
and thank you for
Catholic bus drivers.
Thank you
for touching little kids.
Yep. And thank you for teaching us taxes and all the other important life skills that we learned in the public school.
Mm-hmm.
Like how to be an employee. Thank you for that.
Yep. Yeah, how to be an employee, how to be such an effective use to society.
Wow, look at her. Look at her.
Beautiful. I think we're going to wrap things up.
Close up on that.
I think we're going to wrap things up now, and for our next Fortnite video, we'll be doing the last boss, actually.
Look at that. Oh my word.
Okay, I'm feeling a little aroused, so I think I need to just take a break.
I think her freckles, are the cutest part of her.
Very real.
Very real.
No, and this game really it supports plastic surgery. It was actually made by plastic surgeons. They were supporting their art as being plastic surgeons, and this is just one great example of how good plastic surgeons can make people's faces look. So
You couldn't be more right.
So, us at Four Guys Play Games, we want to give a tribute to Jamarcus in the Spirit Realm, South Carolina, and as always, Jamarquette. We are Four Guys Play Games. Thank you for checking us out. If you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button, smash a comment.
Happy birthday to Marquette.
Write a like or whatever, and happy birthday to Marquette.
And just remember, if you're a dad who dabs,
You're not alone.
You're not alone. You're in good
You're not
company, and it's just such a sensitive thing for me. But just always remember, if you need somebody to dab with, contact me, and I will teach you my famous ball dropper. That new dab I'm working on.
Thank you. We'll see you guys next time.